Trump hater Jimmy Kimmel picked the worst time to start a fight with his recent bashing of President Donald Trump, First Lady Melania, and Sean Hannity. Now, the Late Show degenerate has gotten some bad news that should have him looking for a new job. After Kimmel mocked our First Lady for her accent and then made gay jokes about Fox News host Sean Hannity and President Trump, he's finding out that there are times you probably should keep your mouth shut. Like other liberals, Kimmel loves drawing attention to himself. Normally, that would be a good thing in show business, but for Kimmel, it seems to be having the opposite effect. Not only did Hannity take Kimmel to task over his recent mocking of Melania Trump's accent, as seen in the clip below, but the late-night host got some more bad news, which is now spreading across the internet, likely in light of his recent feud. According to TV by the Numbers, Kimmel's current season ratings are at the bottom of the barrel with only a measly 31 million viewers tuning in. It would appear that for all his liberal jaw-flapping and Trump-hating, Kimmel continues to be a massive failure. Statistically speaking, Kimmel is a flop. It's hard to imagine why a network would keep a guy like Kimmel on the air after he continually turns out such low ratings. With roughly 330 million people in the US, less than 1% tune in to watch Kimmel's unfunny shtick. In a contest between Jimmy Fallon, Jimmy Kimmel, and Stephen Colbert, Kimmel comes in last. Fallon reportedly averages 2.97 million viewers, while Colbert grabs 3.89 million. Colbert is nearly doubling the number of viewers Kimmel pulls in. So, why does Kimmel still have a job if he sucks, and how do most Americans know who he is if less than 1% of the population watches his show? The liberal-owned and run media largely is to blame for Kimmel's unmerited and otherwise unlikely rise to fame. Like the majority of other late show hosts, Kimmel spews mindless insults at Trump and conservatives, while the corporate media props him up as a funny guy who is liked and loved by America. But the numbers don't lie. The truth is that not many people want to tune in to hear the latest from guys like Kimmel. In my opinion, Kimmel wouldn't even be a blip on the radar if Trump hadn't become president. Aside from the Late Show host's rants about what our president is doing, he lacks any real ability to draw a crowd. And, after his latest gay jokes about Hannity and Trump, Kimmel will have even lower ratings due to the outrage from the viewers in the LGBT crowd who may have watched him. A huge reason that ABC may want to start looking for new talent to replace Kimmel is the list of shows that get better ratings. That list includes Fox News' Hannity, Tucker Carlson Tonight, HGTV's Fixer Upper Special, Family Feud reruns on various networks, and Jersey Shore, Family Vacation on MTV, according to Breitbart. It's really bad when reruns of old shows are leaving you in the dust, but Kimmel is an important piece of the liberal media's propaganda war against conservatives. The sad fact is that the left runs the show when it comes to what gets on the air and what doesn't. Because liberals aren't likely to stop enjoying a good Trump bashing anytime soon, Kimmel will likely survive a while longer. The true talent in American late shows left the building a long time ago. Guys like Johnny Carson and Jay Leno had a great following for one reason: they were entertaining. They didn't always agree with what was going on in the political world, but it rarely became a reason to abandon their audience as so many other modern-day late show hosts have. While many millennials aren't as familiar with Carson and Leno, there are tens of millions of baby boomers who would tune in to watch reruns of those guys over Kimmel. The latest round of attacks against our president and his wife and Hannity are just proof that Kimmel only has one thing going for him: liberalism.